I'm Asia Stars, and today we will be reviewing these things. The Dixon Air 3. Now these claim to absolve your sleep problems, right? You can't listen to ASMR out loud at night, otherwise you'll be shamed by the boys up in there. So you use earphones, but the earphones are too uncomfortable. The earphones break, or your ears, they try and bleed. It's like your ears are gonna explode. Well, according to Dixon, you should get these. And let's see, actually, is it as good as Dixon says it is? So if we start with how good these things look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, because look at them, they look so cute, Put them on your ears, they're very small, very compact, they fit in my ears, very light as well. You're not gonna have any problems. Will you have any problems with them falling out? Yes, you will. But design looks cool, case looks cool. Case is very hard to open. It's like this weird motion where it's not a direct pull down and it's not a direct pull like sideways. It's like you have to curve your hand, and then that might be not as bad as you think it is, but then it is very bad when you consider that sometimes you have to do this with one hand. Let me show you. This is my earphones, right? I'm about to sleep. Oh my god, I need to open my case to put my earphones in at night. I'm tired. There, that was very hard for me to do, actually. I've had a lot of practice because I had these earphones for about 2 months now. Move on to the next subject. Well, the sound quality is not bad. It's also not good either. You can hear what you want, like you can just put the earphones in and hear the sound quality. It's kind of, Dixon has this wired range of earphones for 50 Rand or 75 Rand. This is that sound quality. I would assume they put the exact same speakers into these. It's not good, but it's not bad either. They have a way of being, it's good enough. It's good enough. Like for someone that has headphones that are made for studio and all that, oh my god, these are bad. But I'm just saying, for the average person, they probably won't even notice the quality difference. They'll just be like, oh, these are really small, a bit too expensive, but really small. Yeah, at 210, I believe I bought them for 220 Rand, and that is now, I don't know if they're gonna go down. Usually they do go down, sometimes they go up, it depends. But I think they will stay at 220, or they'll go down maybe to 210. That's about as much as you're gonna get. But even the 75 Rand earphones are kind of a steal, so it would put it at like half the price point of these, actually. But okay, so when it comes to the mic, I'ma just say these are sleep earphones. You should not even be using these for their mic. Okay, well, according to Dixon, they sleep earphones, blah, 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 blah. We'll get into that later, a little bit later. But the mic is kind of meh, Okay, so this is me testing the Dixon Air 3 mics. Due to these being sleep earphones, I will not judge them too harshly for their mic. But I will say, it sounds absolutely atrocious. Golly. Everything about these earphones is just meh. I got them. They sound okay. The case looks beautiful. The compactness I love. But everything else is kind of meh. There's no active noise cancellation, but they have ear cups and they do block out a lot of noise. That one's pretty impressive. But they create so much strain on your ears. It's so much pressure. It defeats the purpose, because if you put these in at night, you can't hear anything years, but your ears are dying. Your ears are like, nah bro, we gotta call it chai right now, like, because this is so in your ear. But when you take it out also, then they fall out easier. So you kind of have to deal with the fact that if you put them in like the way I would assume Dixon intended, you're gonna get a lot of pressure. If you take them out a little bit, they're gonna fall off. It's kind of a a lose-lose situation. Now they do come with extra ear tips, but I don't think that's gonna do much help for me personally, because it's, oh god, I'm not too sure. Let's just move on. Okay, so with all of that negative comments about the ergonomic, the sound quality, the mic quality, and the pressure, what about the battery? It's atrocious. Okay, so this thing will last you maybe one night of sleep, and they need to charge. Same with the case. I charge my earphones like twice in this case, and it needs to be recharged. I don't get why that is. Why can't you just make a case that would be able to hold like at least 5 charges? I charge these frequently, and I only use them at night, and it's like once a day I use these, and then every time like I sleep from the night, I wake up in the morning, they're dead. I put them in the case, and then I do that for the next night, and the case is dead. So I have to charge them and then wait for about 2 hours. So you're telling me I have to recharge these for 2 hours every second day of me sleeping with them. I don't get why these are actually on the market even. These should have been a prototype and abandoned, because it's kind of mad how inconvenient it is. It's so inconvenient that I have a sub just in case these ones batteries run out. What is that? That destroys the purpose of them being for sleep, right? Because like in your sleep you're delirious, maybe you forget to charge them, now you can't sleep. That's mad to me, honestly. I can't be asked. But we'll take a look at the box, see what they say, and totally laugh at them, because these things achieve nothing that they say in the box. I'm pretty much disappointed with these ones, and Dixon is pretty good with the earbuds, but they missed with these ones. Now we get to the part where I believe everyone should be waiting for. How would you actually sleep with them? Would they be comfortable? Would they not be comfortable? So starting off, if I put these things in, I can't hear my voice. I can only hear my internal voice. Outside, I can't hear anything. That's pretty good for sleep. Like if you're sleeping in a loud area or whatever, these would be pretty good in terms of noise cancelling. So you pretty much won't hear anything coming in from the outside. Can't even hear your voice as well. But the pressure that it has on my ears is immense. I can't deal with this. This is like wearing denim that's a little bit too small for you. That kind of, you can't be flexing, you can't be doing anything. I feel like that's what it is on my ears. Now let's test it with a pillow. I actually got my pillow here, and I wanna experience this with you, just so you can get the vibe that I'm feeling now. Okay, and then as I put them on the pillow, or I put my head on the pillow, it gets so much worse. It's like now my one ear is underwater and this ear is regular blocked, so it kind of creates weird imbalances that kind of distract you from sleeping in the first place. I'm not sure what the designers were claiming or what they wanted to do with these earphones, but I would say they failed, because when you go to sleep with these, they're as uncomfortable as the next pair of earphones you're gonna wear. It's nah, Dixon, you didn't cook with this one, man. If you want these earphones, I would suggest you go get something better. Like you can get the Chinese knockoffs or whatever. I'm not saying this is not a Chinese knockoff. I'm not saying it is either. I'm just saying you can go to the Chinese shops, get a pair of earbuds, and you'll probably have a similar experience to this. And those will be like 100 rand or something, or 150 rand, as opposed to 220 rand for these ones. I think they really missed. Dixon, usually their stuff is great, but not this. Don't buy this. Nee. Actually, I really love how these things will snap into the case. Like, just listen to this. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but oh,